It's a brand new day in a broken world, and there's a hidden state.
Welcome back, LDVA community. We cannot wait to welcome back our students. Although we know that this year is an unusual year and a different year. It's a new day at LDVA, but it's still going to be the place to be because we're putting all the safety measures in place to make this a secure place where our children continue to learn and grow and where our staff feel safe as well. So we've prepared this wonderful video for you to just go over some of the safety measures and protocols we've put in place, as well as to show you some of the changes we've put in place into our school to help make this a safer place.
The safety of the parents, students, and staff at our school are very important. We will be sending you a weekly checklist to familiarize yourself with what you should be looking for in terms of their health. If your child is sick, please keep them home.
It's a brand new day.
Masks are mandatory for all of the staff when circulating in corridors and community areas. It is also mandatory for all of our grade 5 and 6 students to wear. However, we definitely recommend it for all other students from pre-K to grade 4. When wearing a mask, make sure you properly put it on. Mr. Spilak, put on your mask.
Oh, okay.
No, Mr. Spilak, we do not play with our masks. Your mask must cover your face.
Okay. This?
Mr. Spilak, your nose must always be covered when we're wearing our mask. That's the correct way that we should all be wearing our masks. While riding on the school bus, students in grade 5 and 6 must wear their masks, and we recommend all other students wear their masks as well. Siblings will have to sit together while on the school bus. Please note that no accommodation busing will be offered this year until October, and all transportation requests for busing this year are being handled centrally at the school board. Please contact your transportation division if you have any questions regarding busing. Our base daycare is here to welcome you as of August 31st. As usual, our daycare hours are from 7 a.m. in the morning and we close at 6 p.m. in the evening. If you require daycare services for your child but have not yet registered, no worries, we have space for you. Simply contact our daycare technician, Ms. Francesca Muro, and she will set you up. In terms of how is the daycare going to work? Well, within a daycare classroom, if there are two groups of different classes, they'll respect a 2-meter distance within the classroom. So for example, 6 students from 5A will be 2 meters apart from 8 students from 5B. In addition, we highly encourage parents to use the Hop app when picking up their children. This will avoid congestion in the area as parents will not be permitted to stand around in the hallways as in the past. Thank you.
Hand sanitizing stations such as these have been placed throughout the building. We have over 18 hand sanitizing stations in the building. Whenever you're transitioning from classroom to classroom or moving around, you should use one of these stations.
It's a brand new day in a broken world, and there's a hidden stain that we can't ignore.
So what happens if your child starts showing symptoms of COVID-19 at school? Well, your child will be accompanied by either myself, Mr. Spilak, Ms. Francesca, or Ms. Renata to here, the nurse's office, where they will be isolated, their temperature will be taken, and you will be contacted immediately to come and pick up your child. They will be safe, and they will be waiting for you, and then you will be given a phone number to contact and the procedures to follow to see if your child has tested positive.
This is our time.
Workers will be able to enter by Joliet Cody gates like normal. We're going to ask them to line up with their homeroom classes at the same time, and the gates will be open at 8:40 a.m. We ask that parents drop off their children and leave immediately.
Kick down doors, tear down walls, bring light to the shadows. It's our way out.
New this year, we have 2 a.m. recesses and 2 p.m. recesses. The first recess will be pre-K, kindergarten, and grades 5 and 6. And the second recess will be grades 1, 2, 3, and 4. And they will be with those groups both in AM, PM, and during lunchtime. This year, each class will be expected to play in their zone. The schoolyard will be divided into different zones, and the students will be playing different activities every day in different zones, keeping them active. Students will sanitize before having lunch. Junior students will be eating first and eating lunch in their classroom. We strongly encourage you to bring a reusable placemat that they can have their lunch on. Once they've eaten their lunch, they will have the opportunity to go play outside in those zones that we were speaking about in the schoolyard. Senior students will be outside first and then will come in and have their lunch along with pre-K and kindergarten students. Please note, hot meals will be available from Le Doral, our hot meal provider, as of September 14th.
This is our time. This is our time to make a new tomorrow. This is our call. This is our call. Can you hear the sound of change? Kick down doors, tear down walls, bring light to the shadows. And it's our way out. Can't turn back now. We'll never be the same. And it's a brand new day. It's a brand new day in a broken world, and there's a hidden stain that we can't ignore. It's the weight of our mistakes.
Communication with parents has always been important, but this year it's even more so a priority. Please make sure that when we send home the health and communication forms that you clearly indicate your telephone number and emergency contact and clearly indicate your email, as many messages will be sent electronically via our school messenger system. In addition, please make sure you've signed up for a Remind app. Those are regular, quick reminders that we send out daily about things that are happening throughout the day at school. In addition, please note that this year, at least for the start of the year, we've been informed that we cannot use our water fountains. So make sure that your child comes to school with more than one water bottle to keep hydrated. And a new addition this year as well, for the safety of everyone, no walk-in visits will be accepted. If you need to meet with myself, Mr. Spielak, or the secretary or daycare, an appointment must be taken. We are trying to ensure everyone's safety. Finally, we will be offering extracurricular activities. However, nothing will be starting before October. We want to give ourselves a chance to make sure we have a good flow of the students entering and exiting the building before offering any extracurricular activities.
It's a brand new day.
Finally, what happens if we're quarantined? Well, from day one, teachers will be getting their students familiar with Google Classrooms online and learning online. So if we do end up closing down, we will continue the education next day.